Yes, people, what is going on? Chelsea have just beaten Dynamo Kyiv 5-0 away from home in the Europa League, making it 8-0 on aggregate. Yeah, quick maths. Yeah, we absolutely battered them. 3 goals for Olivier Giroud. Perfect hat-trick from him. Left foot, right foot and header, I believe. According to the commentary man, anyway. Hudson-Odoi got his goal and Alonso got the other one. There's not really a lot you can say about the game. We were the best team. We won. It's pretty standard, pretty simple, as bad as that sounds and as awful as it probably sounds. Yeah, we didn't really overcomplicate it. We started brilliantly well with Giroud getting his goal so early on. Yeah, it was a simple tap-in. Great ball then from Alonso for his second. Alonso then got the third. Giroud with a simple-ish header. I think Kiev had gone by then. Dynamo were pretty much out of it. Well, they were out of it really when we scored our first goal, but that's a different matter. Yeah, and then they just massive concentrations when Hudson-Odoi played so well today and he got his goal. I'm now going to go in and argue why both Hudson-Odoi and Giroud should be actually starting against Everton at the weekend, and it's because you cannot ignore the fact that Giroud scored 3 and Hudson-Odoi scored 1, and simply Chelsea at the moment don't score enough goals anyway. You need goals in the team. Everton is going to be a big physical test. You can look at it and actually think that Higuain, who was out of the squad today because he was unwell, is he going to be fully back in time? You don't know. Or if you give it to Giroud, you know what you're kind of getting. If you need to bring Higuain off the bench, you can anyway. So he's going to offer you that threat. Willian and Pedro are still very hit and miss, I think. Willian did a good job as captain today, but he's still very hit and miss. Where Hudson-Odoi, I really think he can progress. I really do think he can kick on. I would say in my personal pecking order now, I probably would say that it would be Callum Hudson-Odoi, Willian, Pedro in that order from people I prefer to play. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Willian and Pedro. I just think that Hudson-Odoi is just slightly ahead of them at the moment. And when he gets more games under his belt, and he played brilliantly well in what was a very tough environment, you'd be lying if you said that the whole racism thing in Ukraine was completely gone. It could have been a very tough atmosphere for him to be in. Either way, he's a young player. It's strong. If there was any racist or abuse or whatever it is, I don't know, because I clearly wasn't at the game. If there was anything, either way, it's a tough atmosphere to be in, and he did very, very well. Goodison is a ground that is very tight to the pitch, very close, and you're going to get a lot of people throwing abuse at you, and he handled it very, very well today. There's no reason he couldn't handle it at the weekend. Yeah, it's one of those things. We're through. That's always the main thing in Europa League. I didn't expect us to actually go and score 5 goals, but it was a real statement of intent, which I really liked. I was really proud of that. And as the commentary was saying slightly before the game, this is the one that Sarri now wants to prioritise. I wouldn't say I'd prioritise it over the Premier League, but I definitely would pay big attention to it. Obviously, the draw is going to be out tomorrow, I believe, which I will work for, so unfortunately I can't do a reaction for. I might be able to sneak 5 minutes somewhere and give you a reaction depending on who we draw. Hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, no, if we get especially a really good draw, a blessed draw, in the next round, then we're laughing, really. We can't really go wrong. So yeah, happy with the win. Nothing else really we need to overcomplicate. Yeah, Giroud should be starting. Callum Hudson-Odoi should be starting. You should be subscribing to Craigo28. Yeah, done. Thanks very much for watching. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. I'll be back here with loads more Chelsea content. Hopefully I'll be able to do a reaction to the draw tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't know if I will. We're going to go and watch the Arsenal game now. Hopefully they go out to Rennes, which will be good fun. But make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you back here for loads more Chelsea content.